My name is Elaine Power, and I'm the Clinical Director at the Starr Wellness Group. Today I'm going to be talking about a question I hear really commonly, asking, will I ever be able to drink again? As you can imagine, this is a pretty compelling question for people who are looking to stop or cut back on their alcohol usage. And it's a complicated question because the answer to me is probably not, but it depends. And I see it depending a lot on the severity, the intensity, and the duration of a person's alcohol use. For people who've only been drinking kind of occasional, moderately, those are the ones I do see more successful at being able to cut back on that alcohol consumption. For a person who's been drinking really heavy for a really long time, I don't see that being successful most of the time. There's exceptions, people surprise me, but as a rule, probably not. And that has to do with the brain's dopamine response. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in the brain's reward, motivation, and pleasure systems. And when the brain experiences alcohol, it releases dopamine. And with repeated exposure, the brain gets sensitized to it. So that after long-term use, the brain responds differently to alcohol than for a person who hasn't had long-term usage. And so that's kind of chemically what's going on, what makes it really challenging for a person who's had long-term alcohol use to cut back or moderate. And so if you're listening to this and thinking about possibly cutting back or moderating your alcohol consumption, but not quite sure if going all the way full sobriety is for you, check out Dr. Starr's video on the Sinclair method. That can be very, very helpful for folks. For me, at the end of the day, kind of a more productive question that I hope people can be asking themselves is more along the lines of, what are the positive or negative effects alcohol has on me? And what role, if any, does alcohol play in me living my best, most vibrant, most healthy, functional life? And really taking a conscious look at that and answering that for themselves. So if you or a loved one are taking a hard look at your alcohol use and asking some of these questions, give us a call. We'll do a free screening with you and take a look at it together. Thanks, guys.